Our Diane Macedo spoke with Democratic Senator from Connecticut, Richard Blumenthal, and the widow of one of the soldiers affected. Let's listen. And joining us now with more on the PACT Act, Democratic Senator from Connecticut, Richard Blumenthal, and Amy Antioho, widow of U.S. veteran Peter Antioho. Peter was an Army officer in Afghanistan in 2012 and was frequently exposed to a toxic burn pit during that deployment. Upon his return home, he received a terminal brain cancer diagnosis from doctors at Yale New Haven Hospital. Amy, Senator Blumenthal, thank you both for being here. Senator, I want to start with you. What immediate impact will this law have on veterans and their families like the Antiohos?
Millions of our nation's heroes who served in Iraq and Afghanistan and were exposed to these toxic chemicals will now receive care and benefits that they deserved long ago. This measure is long overdue. As much as I and others worked for it over the years, Peter received his benefits, but he said to us, you shouldn't have to call a United States Senator to get what you deserve. And now veterans will be presumed to receive those benefits if they suffer from glioblastoma or other cancers or respiratory diseases that are caused by this toxic exposure there and elsewhere around the world. They deserve it.
And Amy, first off, I want to thank you not only for your husband's service to this country, but your family's service to this country, because you know it really is a family sacrifice that you all make for us. So I want to ask you, what does it mean to you to see the PACT Act now become law?
Well, it's an honor to be here today to see the PACT Act be signed into law. I think, unfortunately, it comes too late for our family, but I'm very grateful that people who are fighting right now will have one less fight. They won't have to fight the VA. They won't have to prove it, which we were told many times, prove it that Peter's cancer was from his time in Afghanistan. And I did that. So I'd really like to say to the families who are fighting, don't give up. Please don't give up. Go and get representation. If you need to, call your U.S. Senator if you have to. Hopefully you won't with this law.
Now, Senator, we saw that standing ovation today for comedian Jon Stewart. How crucial was his activism in getting this bill passed? And what happens if you don't have a celebrity like that backing this?
You know, Jon Stewart was one of the heroes of this story, but there are so many other heroes, the veterans, who mobilized and galvanized. They came together for each other. It was so inspiring. And as I sat in the East Room, my heart was in my throat as I thought of all of the families like Amy's who joined together to advance this cause. Some of us were the spokespeople. Jon Stewart is a star, but there were countless anonymous veterans out there who pushed this bill across the finish line. And I want them to know they are heroes. Their moms and dads and brothers and sisters are heroes, and they have won this fight. But there's a lot more work to be done. And I want to make sure that veterans around the country know about these benefits so they can access them, because a lot of these diseases manifest years after service.
Amy, veterans face a number of other issues, not just illnesses related to these burn pits. So what's your message to the public and to other veterans and families who are in need of more help?
Sure. I would definitely like to highlight that you are not begging. You deserve this. You earned this. Peter urged me not to fight as hard as I did, and I said it's not just about you, and you'll always be a hero. So I want veterans in particular, but their family members, to know, please don't give up. Because you did earn this, you do deserve it, and you shouldn't have to fight. You shouldn't have to feel like you're begging. And that goes for any type of health care, mental health in particular. You deserve it. You earned it. Please go and get the help.
Now, Senator, can you keep this bipartisan momentum going to work on some of those other issues like veteran homelessness and suicide?
I believe that we can and that we must. I've worked on these issues for a number of decades. Two of my sons have served, one as a combat infantry officer, Marine Corps in Afghanistan. The other is a Navy SEAL. It's personal to me. It is to a lot of Americans, even though only a small proportion of our population now serves. But our veterans are a family working together, and I hope we can continue this momentum, particularly for mental health, for the other toxic substances that are out there, on veterans' suicide. I wrote a bill with John McCain to begin dealing with veteran suicide, and this bill and others shows this cause must be bipartisan, and we will keep it bipartisan. It should unite the nation.
Senator Blumenthal, Amy Antioho, thank you both for your time today. And again, Amy, thank you for your family's service to this country.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.